You get what you fucking deserve.
Thank you.
That's a beautiful way to start this off.
Hi, welcome to FPTL. I always hate having people on where they know they'll start swearing the second they come on. Hi, welcome to FPTL. This is a special little bonus thing we're doing here for a little challenge for one of the people in the Schmoedown draft. So joining me today from Mount Schmoedown, Mr. Ryan Payne. How you doing, Chief?
How you doing, Tony? It's good to be here. Shit. There I go cursing. I don't know. I'm late. I don't know. Tired. And it's kind of like at the same time, I can't wait to do this. And I got trying not to talk as much, so I just want to stay professional. Last time I was on here, I talked to Storm to where he removed me from the show, and I'm like, I don't want to do that again.
You were in a mask as well. It was creepy. And also introducing from Full Metal Media, Jay Burns.
Look, if all it takes is for you to get removed from stream is talking, I wouldn't be allowed here.
Very true. I'll bring him back.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
That makes the match a lot easier.
That would.
Yeah, it would.
Thanks for having me, buddy.
No worries. And introducing the man of the hour, the person that when we put out this challenge actually said, yeah, okay, I'll actually put my name on the line. Jesse Swift, how you doing, Chief?
I am doing quite well. I want to pretend like I didn't just bust ass out of work and half-ass my last few jobs and try to get here as close to on time as I could.
That's part of the fan leagues. It's always a case of just being last second get into a match and just okay, I need to relax now. Okay, get my head in it.
Oh, I told myself I was going to, because I've been taking notes and stuff, doing my Schmoedown prep. I told myself that I was going to do a little power through 10 pages of notes, and I'm hopping out of the shower, putting my pants on as I'm sitting in the chair. So I did not get the warm up I was hoping for. But I mean, if there's some managers watching, the good news is this is the most just bare bones me you're gonna get. So this is worst case scenario, and I'm feeling pretty good.
Excellent. All right, so I explain how this is going to work quickly, then we'll get cracking with a few questions and we'll stop to have a chat sometimes through. So the way it's going to work is that we have 20 questions for our two competitors here to answer. They'll get 20 seconds for each question unless we specify they need longer. And yes, just in case of that, they're all they're all in a geekdom question, so the 8 primary categories of in a geekdom, and that should all be tickety-boo. So,
I have a quick question for you.
Go ahead.
How many repeats do we get? And I'm asking because there's a little bit of breaking up, and so occasionally words will cut out, so I might miss a question.
All right. Yeah. So technical repeats play. So if you miss anything, just say straight away, and we'll give you a repeat. You'll get 4 repeats for the entire game if you need it from memory.
4 repeats for 20 questions. All right.
Yeah. So yeah, if it does sound like during the questions we break up and you didn't hear, we'll give you a free one. So it won't take away any repeats that you currently have.
I'll be honest. Or do we still call them JTEs here?
Yeah, just call them repeats. You can call them whatever.
I'll be honest. I'll let you guys know if it's for time or if
if you mean Jericho totally excellent, then we do accept them.
Most people do. Don't stress.
Oh, you're ready. Let's go.
All right, so we'll get cracking. We'll do a couple of questions, then we'll to warm up, and we'll see. We'll do the basics. So how did you get into the Schmoedown? All that shit in a minute. All right, so Ryan, do you want to take odds or evens?
Let's see. I'm trying to count how many logos I got on. So I have
you doing even?
So I'll go odd.
No, you do. All right, you're doing odds.
I'm doing evens. All right, fine. I was too late to answer, so I got evens.
All right. We are the most professional thing in the history of the universe ever. 100%. All right.
100%.
Okay, cracking. So your first question is in the world of Middle Earth. Who plays Samwise Gamgee in the Lord of the Rings franchise? And Jesse is muted.
Can you hear me?
Now we can.
Okay, pause 1 second because something happened where my mic disconnected and everything. It was a big pop, and then that's why. Please hold. Cat is behind computer.
Oh, lovely.
No worries.
We are having a catastrophe. Well, quickly, as Jesse's sorting that out, Ryan, do you want to tell people Mount Schmoedown's about?
Sure, I can definitely tell people about Mount Schmoedown. Mount Schmoedown, we're pretty much doing like a It's a player profile review show of many of the players and trivia players that's been throughout Mount Schmoedown. We mainly cover people who had like a great impact on the league, and hopefully with their records long enough, it leads us to at least myself and my co-host, to a good long discussion. Just this last Saturday, my co-host Ben and our graphics designer Jay Scott, we covered the Real Rejects. And this upcoming Saturday, we're going to be talking about the delinquent No, not the delinquent. He's next week. We're going to be talking about Adam Lovick, probably one of the most
Haymaker.
The Haymaker,
Nice.
yes. He's pretty much in my mind one of the overlooked IG players. And we're going to be talking about his record. We're going to be definitely breaking down. We're going to talk about his matches, but his overall impact in that IG division. And we may talk about hoping that he gets picked up and like he gets drafted for sure. I mean, like it's all on the floor. But that's pretty
Also,
much
check out Jay Scotty's artwork.
He's good. He's made he's made all of our thumbnails for the show. And I'm sort of without those thumbnails, man, it's kind of like we're just blasting off on our Twitters with just links and like, oh, check us out. That thumbnail is there for the
Quick
attention.
test real quick.
Yeah, we
You're
are.
good?
Is that Mike? You hear that?
Oh, yeah. No, you can
Okay.
definitely don't have to tap it. We heard you.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
Okay, yeah, that's a first. All of a sudden, I heard a loud pop, and all the sound went out. And I looked, and he's behind, and he like ripped the wires out of the back of the computer. So he's in a different room now.
Oh, wow.
Smart.
So I will, if I have to, I'll use my first repeat because I think I heard the word
We'll
ring.
give you a free one.
Yeah, we'll just start from scratch again. That's no worries. So,
Sorry.
again, so 20 questions. So the order of difficulty has been randomized. So there's going to be, so you might have a very easy question, then a very hard question next, just to keep you on your toes. But your first question: who plays Samwise Gamgee in the Lord of the Rings franchise? A franchise that I detest with all my heart and soul.
It's obvious when you rewatch those movies. I do enjoy them a lot better when I'm not in study mode.
One.
Oh yeah, so you don't have to pause the subtitles every 5 seconds. I'll be honest. I was watching The Hobbit last night because I haven't watched it in years, and I'm starting my study, and that's what I was doing. I was like, pause. Sorry.
No, that's cool.
What's your answer, Jesse? Perfect.
All right. Can you say the name now? Just
Say the name. Oh, Sean
Yeah,
Astin.
vocalize.
Sean
Thank you.
Astin. Sorry guys, this is my I'm not.
You're good.
I'm not
I did
league
it.
experienced, but
I do it for my old gaffer, Sean Astin, the real hero of the story.
you mean Psychotic Son,
No.
Doug? On a 51st dates, guys.
No, he has an issue with. He has a friend who has an issue with premature ejaculation. We don't talk about him.
That's right. That's right.
Lovely. Right, do you want to hit him with the second question?
Yeah, most gladly. All right. The next question, guys, is in the wizarding world.
No, it's not.
It's not. Because I'm looking at the document. I guess my document. It's ordered. The numbers are randomized differently.
Sheet 2. Second sheet.
Gotcha.
So if I go over here, I'm just
course it didn't.
marking my right answers.
Okay, of course. I only looked at the first sheet. That's my bad. Okay, your second question is in Star Trek. Yeah, I'm off to a great start.
I love this.
What are the names of the humpback whales the Enterprise crew are trying to save in the voyage home? Yeah, I'm so focused on one of your pre-sheets. I'm going, oh, these are great questions. And you're like, no, there's a second one.
Thanks for listening prior to the pre-match stuff.
Yeah, that's my
All right.
bad.
5, 3, 2, 1.
All right, Jay, we'll go to you first.
George and Grace.
All right, that is correct. And Jesse?
I just heard this on an Inner Geekdom match, so I'm upset right now because for a lot of reasons.
Oh, no worries.
It happens.
Don't worry. You just shake it off and keep moving. One question at a time.
Absolutely. All right, your third question in the world of Marvel. In X-Men First Class, Charles gives 2 reasons as to why he knows Mystique will impersonate his mother when they first meet. What are both reasons? We'll give you a tiny bit more time.
Can you go ahead and give me a repeat on that? I didn't hear half of what you said.
In X-Men First Class, Charles gives 2 reasons as to why he knows Mystique was impersonating his mother when they first meet. What are both reasons? As we said, we'll give you more time.
Yeah.
So once again, the questions have been randomized, so these are some of the harder ones. So later on, you get like 4 easy ones in a row, and you feel great about yourselves.
Yeah. And thank God I don't have to worry about the chat going off of like, give me a break. Like, guys.
Oh.
Yeah. Everyone could be a side seat driver.
A side seat driver? What is this, a motorcycle? We all on a sidecar?
Oh, no, that's what I call my sister in the passenger side of the car when she tries to tell me how to drive.
4, 3, 2, answer repeat. Okay. All right, so we'll go to Jesse first.
All I got was eyes, maybe.
And Jay.
The accent and the eye color are wrong?
You're both correct. The 2 reasons that he gives is that she would never set foot in the kitchen, nor would she offer him hot chocolate.
Oh. Unless she orders the maid to do it.
That is, I'll be honest, that is the hardest question of the match.
Oh, I was gonna say
we got it out the way early. It
felt like a championship match or question.
Yeah, that was 100% was.
That's a round 3. That's a round 3 question or a round 5 question.
There was no don't tell Harry in that. We're good.
I'm not gonna say that it's not a fair question though. I think that's fully fair, but difficult. Yes.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, no worries, guys. We're gonna get to your next question, and in the category of the DCEU. And your question: which Middle Earth actor plays King Atlan, the first king of Atlantis in Aquaman? I mean, watching this film again and again, I actually really enjoy this. It's like it reminds me of the Indiana Jones adventures, like Raiders of the Lost Ark. You know, it's just they know what they're going for, and they're just having fun, having a ball doing it.
2, 1. Okay, so we'll start with Jay.
Yes.
Richard Armitage.
And Jesse.
Ooh, yeah. That's the only name I can think of.
The correct answer is Graham McTavish. That is Dwalin from the Hobbit series.
Yeah.
So,
that's why I'm watching them right now.
Okay, we go now to the Wizarding World, the Wild and Wizarding World. Your question. Caput Draconis is a password for Gryffindor's dorm room in which film? Caput Draconis is a password for Gryffindor's dorm room in which film?
That's how you know when you're in a real club. You got the club password.
Yeah.
Nobody can go in.
I actually do appear in Harry Potter series because I was of that age in Britain at that time.
I mean, anybody who was of age in Britain at that time appeared in it, right?
Being in that film. 5, 4, 2, 1. Okay, we'll start with Jesse.
Okay, so I was gonna fix the spelling, but I ran out of time.
He says that's his answer, Slytherin.
Yeah.
And Jay.
Goblet of Fire.
So the question we were looking for in what film was Captain Draconis the password for? It was.
I didn't hear that part of the question. I'm sorry.
Right.
I thought you said what dorm room.
No, it's. Yeah, the answer was Sorcerer's Stone, aka its proper title, the Philosopher's Stone.
Okay.
No, it's an easy mistake. I mean, when you're zeroed in, sometimes sometimes things will slip your mind, but that's all right. It's still very early on. Anything can change. So we're gonna get to your next question, and that is in Middle Earth. And the question is: Gandalf wants Bilbo to join Thorin's company in what role in The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey?
Once again, the Hobbit series suck. They're terrible. Lord of the Rings is terrible. Anyone who likes it is just wrong in life.
Oh, wow. Then I don't know why I'm here. No, I got annoyed with those dwarf songs by my dorm mates during around that time.
So we'll go to Jay first.
A burglar, more known as a Flurburger Hobbit.
And Jesse.
Damn.
The only reason I was still scribbling is I wasn't sure if it was ER or AR.
I just moved it a bit closer to the screen just so we can see. Perfect.
That's okay. You got the pronunciation down, burglar, so that's cool.
AR. I remember that.
Excellent. So taking it now 3-2 as we go to the 7th question. So we go for the first time to the world of Star Wars. Nothing but Star Wars. And just I'll say this up front, we're not going to be dicks about spelling here. Your question. What are the names of the 2 people who have physically played Chewbacca?
I just gotta get this off my chest one time. Chewbacca was done dirty in Rise of Skywalker. There, I said it.
Yeah, Chewbacca just done dirty all the time. Chewbacca is the greatest character in Star Wars.
I'm just glad they didn't actually adapt his Legends canon.
Killed by a moon.
No.
2, 1. Okay, so
Hands down, gentlemen. All right.
First. Yeah,
Sorry,
maybe
yeah.
that is 1. And Jay.
I have the other half, so give us a half a point. Jonas Sowatomo.
Oh, wow.
As a team, you got it correct. It was Peter Mayhew and Jonas Sotamo.
Sure. I got to write that down. Look that up. and write
He's
that
the
down.
one that takes up from Mayhew because he's an old man.
Right. I knew the reasoning. I didn't
Right.
know what his name is.
Yeah, trust me, when it comes to Star Wars, cast is key.
Facts.
Outside of plot and details.
It's just, I mean, just general everything.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead.
But after that quick chat, let's get to the next question. Your next question is in the realm of Marvel movies, not the MCU, just Marvel. And here's your question. Who directed 2003's Daredevil? The 2003 Daredevil film.
I unequivocally, I still love this film.
Director's cut's better.
The soundtrack
Same, right.
is amazing. I don't care.
Evanescence. Ask me the questions I
Right.
know.
I literally just got into a conversation with Janine about the fight that he has with
Jennifer Gardner.
1.
yeah,
All
with
right.
Electra Natchios.
Pens down.
All right, Jay, I'll start with you first.
Jon Favreau.
Jesse, I'll go to you next. He's in the film, but
I know
unfortunately,
he is. I know it's wrong too.
the correct answer is Mark Steven Johnson.
Yeah, I'd much rather see the Jon Favreau version.
I was about
I'm
to
just
say,
saying.
you fan-casted a better film.
We just fan casted the director for a Daredevil movie.
And everyone likes to say this is the film where you learn how not to film Marvel movies.
That's not. Oh well, fair.
Okay, so we go now to the 9th question as quickly as goes on the door as we do that. It is Jesse's on 2, Jay's on 3. And once again, this has been randomized. So the 5 hard questions that I wrote already appeared. So
I was really hoping so. Jesus.
Yeah. Well, actually,
Okay,
let's just take a minute here. So, Jesse, how did you find the Schmoedown? How was all that for you? It's like,
I found the Schmoedown from I'm a big movie fan, so the second that I started finding movie talk shows like AMC Movie Talk, I started following the whole crew and all the various things that they did. So when you had like Amy Rose Eisbach pop on there, I would follow her and Clark Wolf, and eventually you get Mark Ellis and Christian Harloff. So I started seeing what they were doing on the Schmoes Know page and watching their reviews, and then that brought me over to the Schmoedown, and then I followed it through Collider and every other thing that they've had in SEN and all that. So I've been following it for a long time, but I think I will say recently in the last year is when I began my deep dive into storylines, characters, and all that good stuff.
and who are some of the players that you were watching? Just like, oh yeah, that they're the ones fight. I love they're the ones fight. Was it?
I'm a huge fan, again, talking about like cross-contaminating and stuff, of Mike Kalinowski, because I was a fan of him coming over from DC Movie Talk. So when I started watching like some of the Schmoedown matches, that was a lot of fun. And I just so much respect to Rachel Cushing, because I love that she always, all the wedges that nobody wants to touch, Rachel Cushing crushes. And it's really entertaining to watch her just sweep up a match and steal points on somebody else's turn.
Yeah, she is she is one of the Schmoedown players that you really want to see yourself going up against.
You do and you don't.
I don't know. Maybe I like the fact that I'm going to get my ass kicked by somebody who's much better than me.
Yeah, I would need my practice and my faction going up against Rachel Cushing. That's one thing I don't have right now is I don't have the either behind me at the moment.
Yeah, you can get that. All right, so we'll get cracking with the next question now. So we now go to the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe, and the question: what's the name of Jane's psychic, played by Kat Dennings, in 4? Not 5, 4.
4. Yeah. Kat Dennings, man.
Do you need the last name?
First name.
Okay.
I mean, it's optional. But
Yeah, if you have the last name, you can show off. 5, 4.
No,
3,
either way, you're not getting a perfect round.
1. True. All right, Jesse. Darcy is correct, and we'll go to Jay.
Gotta learn to say it, bro. Darcy.
I'm sorry.
Lewis,
I'm sorry.
I believe is her last name.
Don't worry. This is just exhibition, though. Don't worry. You're learning as you go along. It's like every scene in battle. They learn as they fight. And I think I may have gone over people's heads with that anime reference.
Probably. No.
Thank you. And let's get to your next question in, once again, the Wizarding World. And I'll give you some guys, and I'm going to give you guys some extra time for this. So here's the question. Finish this line from the Sorcerer/Philosopher's Stone. Devil snare, it's deadly fun, blank.
How many words?
6 words. So I'm giving you guys extra time. I'm surprised there's not been no rap songs I've come across of Harry Potter fans to some of the spells.
Well, there is that parkour stuff where it's like bands do Harry Potter music.
Really?
Yeah. And not you. Yeah, there's like bands that like sing all about Harry Potter. There's some actually decent bands there. So
I think for me, I just come across Zelda fans playing their ocarinas.
All right.
Jay.
What if I feel like you were just disrespectful to Zelda fans, but retreats in the sun's light?
And Jesse?
I said, but it doesn't like the sun.
Jay, I'm not.
All right, nerds. All right. Let's stop talking about video games. You were both close, but no cigar. It was Devil Snare. It's deadly fun, but we'll soak in the sun.
Yeah.
But we'll soak
in the sun, yeah.
Soak or sulk?
Soak.
S-O-A-K.
S-U-L-K, yeah. Be moody.
Okay, like sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Have a strop, as we say over here. Okay, so we now go randomly. Now it's double question Star Trek. It's your first Star Trek question.
It's the second, isn't it? Because of Wales.
No. Because the next question is double
back to back is what he meant.
Oh, okay.
So your first of 2 Star Trek questions.
Fantastic.
Which Oscar-nominated actor appeared in Star Trek II: Wrath of Khan as Captain Clark Terrell?
You know the funny thing about the Star Trek films? I did not know for a while that these films actually had their own comic adaptations. Like, they were adapting the comic books. So when I came across The Wrath of Khan, they have just one page, just one little selection of Kirk yelling Khan when it's like a huge fail, because then they have like 8, then they got like a 2 full-page spread out for space battles. I'm like, you missed it.
3, 2, 1. All right, we'll start with Jesse.
Nothing yet.
And Jay.
Philip Wynn.
Paul Winfield.
Paul Winfield. I was right with the W and the P.
Yeah.
Damn.
I won't give away too much, but I will say that this is a big study wedge for me.
Star Trek.
You already gave away too much.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You are not
No.
wrong there.
I don't think anyone will look at Star Trek and go, "Yeah, I think I'm great in that." Unless like
Jason Inman.
I was about to say, unless like you grew up
Scott,
with Star
man.
Trek.
It's or Burnett. That's
True.
True.
I mean, if you look at all the people that have competed in IG, though, that's not much.
That is true. There has not, after Inman, there really hasn't been many, outside of Smets as well, because there has not been many people dominating in Star Trek. But let's get to this.
Jeremy Johns was okay.
Yeah, he was. Let's get to your second Star Trek question. Which is the only Star Trek film to have won an Academy Award? Sorry. What is the only Star Trek film to have won an Academy Award? Sorry. I always correct myself.
It's because you get fancy trying to rewrite my questions, damn it.
No, I said I'm correcting myself. This was not a play on the questions itself.
2, 1.
All right. I will go to Jay.
Oh, I have the wrong answer on my board. Don't worry about me.
All right.
Jesse.
Then Jesse, what is your answer?
Star Trek 2009 reboot.
Star Trek
That is
2009.
correct. Star Trek 09.
I have the one that should have won and then got robbed by Suicide Squad.
Listen, everybody that was involved in that category got robbed by Suicide Squad.
Life got robbed by Suicide Squad. The next question in Suicide Squad.
Let's go. Just because I hate it doesn't mean I don't know a lot.
Now, your next question. We are going to go to the world of DC.
In Suicide Squad.
Not DCU, just DC. So
Right.
in DC.
You've
Michael
had a
Gow.
Mask of the Phantasm.
Michael Gow plays what character in Tim Burton's Batman? If you had to be a Batman villain, Ryan, who would you be?
He'd be Firefly.
I was gonna say Mr. Freeze, but yeah, I think he's more on the point. Yeah, Firefly or heck, I'd be the Riddler, all ego and no action.
Catman, 100% for me.
Hell yeah.
He'd be Condiment King. Don't even go there.
Courtman.
Yeah, that's the, then I'll be Orca. I mean, even though Orca's a woman.
All right. I think everyone's done. So, Jesse,
Alfred Pennyworth, sir.
please don't do the accent again.
Look, mate, he'd be Alfred Pennyworth.
All right, and everyone loses their points because different cultures.
Yeah. There's a difference.
Hey, I already offended David Campbell, so I'm on a winning streak.
You just hate all of Britain, don't you?
It's not.
Not all of Britain, just most of it.
There's some
I guess
beautiful
because of
parts.
Michael Caine with that heavy
You
coffee
guys got
accent.
Amelia Clark, right?
I don't think they're allowed to claim her anymore.
They have not, they also have Naomi Harris, which she is fantastic.
Like I'm pretty sure the Westerosi claimed her.
Nerds. All right.
All right. Even though
Go ahead.
Karen Gillan ain't British, but she is within the region of England because she's Scottish, so I will say they have her as well. That's just me.
Go on.
But let's move on to your. Yes, I will. Let's get to your next question, and that is in Star Wars. What are the 2 reasons Yoda gives for not training Luke? I mean, what 2 reasons does Yoda give to not train Luke in Empire Strikes Back? I'm doing it again. Jesus Christ. Like I'm forming the question in my head and not reading what's in front of me.
I've noticed.
Yeah, this is like a great mark. Like you're already grading my performance here. So it's like, should I invite him back on again?
Never again.
Yeah. You just have an 8 ball, and I'll just go, not likely.
So, just quickly, the order: Empire, Return of the Jedi, New Hope.
Outlook, not so good.
That's the correct one.
Right.
That's the correct one.
3, 2, 1.
All right. Jay, I will go to you.
He is too old and too stubborn. If that's not the word you're looking for, headstrong, I believe, is the word that you were looking for. But he's too old and too stubborn.
And we'll go to Jesse.
I'm so mad. Okay, well, too old and impatient. I was going between impatient or headstrong, and
Oh, go ahead. The answers we have is he is reckless and he is too old.
He's too
Okay.
reckless, and then you hear Obi-Wan say, "So was I."
He's too old.
Yeah.
True armor to begin the training.
He does say he's impatient, but that's when he's discussing the Obi-Wan about the father, though.
Yeah, I'm not challenging.
Yeah. That's like a really
This ain't a
great
match.
area.
I'm not challenging.
Okay.
Do we have a current score? Sorry, I like stopped keeping
We're
track.
tied 5-5.
It's 5 apiece. As we go to our next question in the world of the MCU, the Marvelous Cat Universe.
Love them.
In cats,
Jellicle cats.
you've made someone in the chat very happy. All right, we will give you a tiny bit more time on this. So, your question. Including post-credit scenes, Chris Evans and Sebastian Stan appear together in how many MCU films?
Chris Evans and Sebastian Stan,
Evans and Sebastian Stan in the same
like together as a pair.
That's correct.
They both appear in the film.
Okay.
So we'll give you
The films
In the post-credit scene.
including.
post-credit scenes.
I'm clear it up for me in this repeat.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't like the wording of that question.
I think I got it.
I hate you. All right. In the world of MCU, including post-credit scenes, Chris Evans and Sebastian Stan appear together in how many MCU films?
Okay.
So they both appear in the film.
Oh no, I'm off.
You are very off. But
I'm
we
off.
still like you.
I'm off.
All right. I'm going to call it in 5, 3, 2, 1. All right. Jesse, what you got?
Is it 6?
And Jay?
I have 7.
6 is correct.
That's what I thought. I know I was off by 1.
So it, 2 Captain
But-
America's Ant-Man, Infinity War, and Endgame.
They're both an Ant-Man together?
Yeah.
At the very end. At the very end.
Yes. Okay, so I'm laughing because I got it right for the wrong reason. So.
Hey.
Hey, still getting it right. So that means you take the lead now.
Yeah.
5 of those I was 100% on, and then they were in a scene together with T'Challa, but it wasn't in Black Panther. That was Civil War, so I added one in there.
Easy.
That's right.
But don't worry.
Ant-Man, good call on the Ant-Man. Yep, I will remember that.
All right, gentlemen, let's get to your next question, and that is once again in Star Wars.
Okay.
And your question: in The Force Awakens, on which planet is Poe Dameron captured by Kylo Ren?
Oh,
I wish I could be captured by Kylo Ren.
I mean, as long as he doesn't read my mind.
I mean, that man is as white as he is tall. Jesus Christ.
I mean, I forget like Kylo Ren before he became the master of the Knights of Ren.
1. All right, Jay
Jakku.
and Jesse.
Jakku?
Jakku.
Correct.
I wasn't sure on that one, but I was pretty sure.
Pretty sure gets you the point. All right, so we come up to our final few here. Your question, we go to the DCEU. What is the last sin to leave Dr. Savannah's body during the final battle in Shazam?
One more time, please. It broke up. But
What is the last sin to leave Dr. Savannah's body during the final battle in Shazam?
I'm still missing that first part. I'm sorry.
What is the last sin to leave Dr. Savannah's body?
In
Thank you.
Shazam.
Got it. Thank you so much.
This is what I get for being British. I should learn to speak proper one day, but no.
I think I'm wrong, but I also think I'm right, just based on the names of the sins.
So you have a 50% chance of getting what you think.
Essentially.
1.
Oh no, whatever shall I do if I go down by 2?
All right.
I'll give you the Jack of all trivia championship.
Jesse, what you got?
Envy.
Perfect. And Jay?
And Jay?
Pride.
MB is correct.
I need 15 seconds because the cat is attacking the door.
Oh.
Time out.
No problem. I think it's got 8-6. And just quickly, future presentations for the rest of the week. Tomorrow we have got Back to Film Fight with Peg Gubbins, where we are doing remakes. So
Man, that would be a shitty reason to take a timeout in a match.
oh, I'm sure there's been worse.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, Fantasy Film Bites tomorrow with Peg Gubbins. We are doing remakes, so that's gonna be a really fun one. And then FPTL, if you all want to play along, sign up in the Facebook group for Sunday.
And Tony, thank you again for having me on here. I should have said that earlier, but I just got so focused.
All right, Ryan, do you want to hit him with the next one?
Yes, I'll hit you with your next question, and that we are going to talk about. Wow. Okay, your last question is in the category of DC movies, just DC. In which DC film will you find the line, "You look like a man who takes himself too seriously. Do you want my opinion? You need to lighten up." Honestly, that's like half the pep talks I get from my dad or from my boss. Like, you take yourself too seriously. Lighten up.
Yeah, you take yourself too seriously, kid. Just settle down, relax, chill out. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, Jay, I will go to you.
Batman 1989.
And Jesse?
Batman 89.
The correct answer, gentlemen, is Batman Begins.
It's a Scarecrow. Scarecrow's doing when she's toxin at him.
Yep. The second you said it, I knew exactly when it was. Damn
Right.
you, Nolan!
So we have 2 more questions here. So we'll hit you with your penultimate question in the world of the Wizarding World. I've just realized I've done no questions on Fantastic Beasts and where I find them because fuck those films.
Yikes.
Agreed. But I still have to watch them.
You do. I apologize. But your question: in how many films does Sybil Trelawney appear? In how many films does Sybil Trelawney appear?
Or how Emma Thompson says in the films, "Chill away." I'm sorry, just Emma Thompson. She gives me she's a riot in Prison of Azkaban.
I even enjoy her as what is it? In Men in Black, is it M?
Yeah.
Oh, that's her character. Oh.
Oh.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Emma Thompson is still like even in Last Christmas when she's doing that weird Russian accent.
Yeah. That's right.
Let's see what you got.
I said 3.
Jay.
I also said 3.
Boom! You're both correct. It is 3. And of course, the 3 films respectively are Prisoner of Azkaban, Order of the Phoenix, and Deathly Hallows Part 2. All right, guys, let me get to your next question. And that is in the realm of the DCEU. Now, give you a heads up, guys. I'm going to give you you're going to get some extra time on this question. Billy Batson lives with 5 other children in foster care in Shazam. Name all 5. Did Tony just freeze for a second? Because, yeah, we just lost Tony, but I still have the questions, guys. All right, I'm going to give you a countdown in 5.
I'll use a repeat.
No problem. And the repeat question. Billy Batson lives with 5 other children in foster care in Shazam. Name all 5. All right. Yeah. I hope Tony can get back on here because I don't have control bringing him back in. But we're going to count down in 5, 4.
I'll use my repeat.
No problem. Yeah. That's why I'm giving. That's why you guys have extra time. But here's the repeat again. Billy Batson lives with 5 other children in foster care in Shazam. Name all 5. All right. Here we go. Oh, you're back. Yeah. Okay. Well, they've asked for repeat twice, so I just repeat the same question to them.
All right.
We were just waiting for you. That's the whole reason we did it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go down in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down, gentlemen. All right. Jay, I will go to you.
Marie, Eddie, Claire, Freddie, and Sophie.
And Jesse.
I got Mary, Freddie, and I think Darla's one of them, but no.
Darla is one of them.
You got 3 of them, and Jay, you did get one of them. The answers were Mary, Freddie, Darla, Eugene, and Pedro.
Those are the 2. I could Eugene and Pedro. I was staring at their faces, and I was like,
Yep.
Wow.
I'm like, Megan Good plays one of them. What is her name?
Yeah. I mean, if this was It Chapter 1, those would be the 2 kids who don't have the most screen time. Actually, that's similarities between that and the kids.
The other two that you don't have that much screen time. So that is the final question of this, and so Jesse, you take the win 9-7. So
Rough.
how do you feel?
I felt like I already know some of what I need to watch, practice, and take notes on, but this did crystal clear it a little bit.
Yeah, at the end of the day, this is like just that way of just going like, and if you weren't perfect, it should be that thing of just like, yeah, sure, you weren't perfect. At least now you've shown that you've got good skills and you can also know the areas that you need to improve on.
Yeah. It's not 0. I knew some stuff and I felt pretty good. I felt pretty good about some things, and I was like, somebody might have thought that was a hard question.
True.
Yeah. And then I got several partials in there, and so I was like, I just need to polish some spots a little bit. And that would have been probably another 4 or 5 points on the board if I had some things a little more polished.
Well, it's always good to test yourself. I mean, you never know exactly how your brain's going to work under that time limit. So it's always good to know, like, even if within 15 or 20 seconds you got close to the ballpark, that's where you can know, oh, I can fix this area. And then, like strengthen one of your skills, and then you can start working on the rest.
And I'm pretty good at if I'm wrong about something and somebody corrects me about something, it like gets extra etched into my brain. Because I've been doing a little bit of trivia at home, and whenever somebody asks me a question and I don't know the answer, and they tell it to me, my brain just says it like 30 times, just over and over and over.
Name of the 5 children in Shazam.
Mary, Freddie, Eugene, Pedro, and Darla.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you already said one of them.
I was just trying to track which ones I just said fast, and I was like, who'd I forget? There we go.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, good job. I mean, it's much better than most people who like to say, oh, I can remember all the questions I missed, and then you just throw out 3 of them. It's like, oh, it's awkward now.
Absolutely. So I think we'll wrap up it.
I was telling Tony about how we did some questions on one of the other podcast things, and I got 4 out of 5 questions, and I missed the 5th one by 1 letter. Phoebe Waller, Bridge. I will remember, not Bridger.
Fleabag herself. Yeah, do you want to quickly tell people where they can find you and everything?
Oh, absolutely. So you guys can find me on. Sorry, usually I have this like throw it out here. You can find me on Twitter, just at Jesse Swift, or Instagram. It's nifty_Swifty93, or on YouTube or Spotify or most of the audio platforms. You can find me at the flick hyphen the letter N and then hyphen reel, spelled REEL, and that is the Flick and Reel Fancast. So you can find that just most places.
Excellent. Jay, do you want to tell people where they can find you quickly?
At jburns253 on Twitter, jburns on Facebook. So many other places under so many different names. Those are the two places that you can probably find me at the most. If you need to talk to me, if you want to talk to me, that's fine.
And Ryan?
People can definitely follow me on Twitter, caramel_pain. Check out my YouTube channel, Mount Schmoedown. We're kicking off really good. We're hoping to have we're hoping this year is going to be our year, but you know, we enjoy a small slice. And then also, check me out. Hopefully on any of the fantasy leagues the fan leagues going around here. I hope to make a big splash again.
Hey. That's everything. So, like in the description, if there anything for FPP, please like and subscribe to all those things. Thank you very much for everyone for being on. Thank you, Jesse, for stepping up to the plate and actually being the only person that's in this draft that hasn't been in the fan league to go, you know what, I'm actually going to show what I can do. Because everyone else is just going, oh, I'm just going to keep doing character work. You're just like, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're actually brave enough to actually step up and actually go, oh, yeah, all right, let's actually show what I can do.
Yeah, you're chipping at that wall. So when you finally go to questioning from Christian, you're like, oh, I've tested my metal.
Oh, yeah.
I want Jay. Thanks for the match, sir.
Yeah, buddy.
I've usually my people I have to practice with know nothing, so I just force them to find things to ask me. So it's nice to have somebody to brush up against that actually knows their ish across the board. So
I feel it. Trust me.
Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Everyone for taking part.